That's not Mike Shinoda.
I know, it's Lil Dicky.
Who does he look like there?
That's kind of a...
Lil Wee Man?
He's like all the
Maybe he
members
looks
of
like
Jackass.
he looks like all the members of
He
Jackass.
does. There's Rick Cossack, I think.
Everybody's in there.
He's got Bam Margera's earring. I don't know.
Party Boy?
There's a party boy in his neck.
Yeah, he does. Linkin Park came out before music was like a bigger part of my life. I definitely was not sitting with Chester Bennington while he was at his peak. Going,
Right.
This guy is one of the best rock vocalists.
I was listening to Linkin Park at the time, but I didn't even think about it. It just because it sounds like screaming, and no one knew what that was yet. We didn't know that was good. I thought it was just screaming.
Yeah.
Anyone can scream, and you had to really learn. No, not anyone can scream.
Yeah.
Okay, the song was released. Oh, we're doing "Giving Up" by Linkin Park.
Yeah.
And this is Dylan, and we're in this house, and here we go.
We're in this house. Dylan's studio.
Skip all the bullshit. Yeah, Dylan's rented a studio. You'll see it in the next podcast.
Oh, we
coming
rented
up.
a house and built a studio.
Or the podcast is already out, in which case click here to watch it. I don't know the order in which we're doing this, but this was a single in June
Following what I've done.
2007.
That's why I was 17 years old.
What I've done. That's a fine song.
Giving Up and Shout Out of the Day would be the next two singles following what I've done. This proved incorrect after Bleed It Out was promoted to single, which is the correct move. Bleed It Out is a hell of a good single.
How's that one go?
I bleed it out again deeper just to throw it away.
Okay, so we're going to
Let's
do
hit it.
Chester Bennington, Linkin Park, live at Milton Keynes.
England. In Buckinghamshire.
Ooh, okay, that's contextual. No rules. We can stop it anytime we want.
You might be funny, dude. Shinoda is fucking underrated in a lot of ways. Fuck. That's just correct.
Making a sweat again.
Hello, Chester.
Another day's been late to waste in my disgrace. Yeah.
Wow.
Stuck in my head again.
Just bass.
Feels like I'll never leave this place. There's no.
If Mateo were here, I would be like, hey man, isn't this like decent punk? And I think it's interesting that like the critique I've heard of Linkin Park is that it's overproduced.
Right. It's too produced to be pop.
Like this is a punk vocal.
No escape.
Right, it is.
I'm
That bass line is a fucking... That's like a British
Oh yeah, the bass line.
mid-70s, early 80s punk.
my own worst enemy. I've given up. I'm sick of feeling.
That's clean.
That's insane.
clean.
It's insanely clean. Yeah.
That's the note, but
Yeah.
he's
He
like...
has some squeeze
There's
to
breath in it.
Get that squeeze, like poop while you
but
do
he's
it.
doing-
Do it and try to poop.
I'm going to give myself a hernia.
He's gonna poop. Yeah, you don't want to push too hard.
That's all, wow, life is about poop these days. Anyway, clean, but like, do that note clean and leave open room for breath like he's doing, dude. Listen to that. That's not squeeze box. That's...
I've given up.
That's coming right through his fucking forehead.
That's it.
That's breathier.
That sounds great
I'm
in
a little
here.
wiggly.
I'm sick of feeling. Is there nothing you can say?
Still Dicky.
This out.
Grit on the lines before the big clean note.
I know. So it gives you the illusion.
you
It's
think-
like,
I'm suffocating.
Caden. Suffocating.
Suffocating.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Dude, God.
I'm suffocating. Tell me what the is wrong.
Whoa. This is studio quality vocals.
God damn.
It sounds like it's like the best take of a whole day of takes.
God.
He's good.
Tell me what the is wrong with me.
Control.
Tell me what the fuck is wrong.
Yeah, but then listen to
and
with.
then back to with me.
No, with
Oh,
is a third voice. How many voices? Hold on, let me count.
Well, there's the clean guy.
I'm suffocating.
Deep guy.
Tell me what the is wrong with me.
Well, no, with is back to two. With is
I
2.
swear that's a different. Not 2.
I don't know what to
5.
take. Thought I was focused, but I'm scared.
All right, run through.
Oh,
I'm not
the bass is destroyed. That's the bass I have, but destroyed.
I hyperventilate, looking for help somehow.
This verse is so much more intense than verse 1.
Hyperventilate, fucking singing your songs, Chester.
Yeah.
Somewhere, and no one cares. I'm my own worst enemy. I've given up.
It's so genius.
I'm sick of feeling. Is
He's
there
saving it.
nothing you can say?
That's what he's doing.
Take this
He's doing clean and saving it.
Well, it sounds good.
suffocated.
Yes,
Tell
Sam.
me what the is wrong with me.
See how width is in a different place?
It's weird,
It's
dude. It's
the
crazy
only muscle.
heavy.
It's from what I can hear, and I could be completely wrong, and maybe some professional vocalists will jump on here and correct me. But from what I'm hearing, that width
Yeah.
and only that note, he's using a different like muscle set
Yeah.
for that than he is in any other phrase.
Tell me what the is wrong with me.
Compressive there. So what the heavy is, just to clarify for anyone who's not sure, screaming is after singing. Singing
Yes.
perfect first, then you can.
No, the bassist is
Yeah, that's the example.
that's bass line.
And then take that and compress it, and compression. You learn how. KTVA.com.
see, I can't do the Chester thing. I can do the Lane thing better, which is like, I know this is probably wrong, but like feels like it's in the back of the esophagus, where these feel guttural and up front, right? So he's like, then I would go, right?
You're
Right, comes up-
throwing more air out, meaning less compression. Right there, you're putting
That's-
air over the vocal cords.
That sounds right.
So like air, hey, no air, hey. That's compressed completely. Hey.
we should sit down and figure this out because it doesn't feel like I'm doing more. It feels like I'm moving the air to a different spot.
Ken Templin, vocalacademy.com. Check it out.
It's
The best
the
$300
law.
you'll ever spend. Oh yeah, this is the part. Let's get into it. Hold on, just give it a run through.
Okay, I have an
Give it a full
unpopular,
run
I have an
through.
unpopular opinion about this, but okay.
The dumb riff. Just wait.
Put me out of my misery.
It's all clean.
Put me out of my misery. Put me out of my. Put me out of my
And then the best part about this, chorus.
Clean.
I'm sick of feeling. Is there
Hold on.
He just has
He
the
does
control.
it so long,
He
I
can
lose
control.
the note, and all I hear is the gravel. Also, this tone is dumb.
At least it's only there for a
Then,
second.
but then pinch harmonic, and then they're right back.
that pinch harmonic is wild. That's pretty good.
So what is the note he's doing? I gotta hear it. Where is he?
It's the chorus. So the chorus, hit the chorus. Given. Now make it that. Nope. Less.
Can't do it.
You put more on it. Give me less. Compress. There it is. But you went less.
I've never tried to do it. I'm just screaming now. All right.
It's the same note as this. Oh wait, as the chorus. so good at doing full.
I'm sick of feeling. Is there nothing you can say? Take this
Not to mention the band is fire.
I looked like Steve-O there for a second.
Steve
Who does he look like there?
That's kind of a
Lil Wee Man?
He's like all the
Maybe he
members
looks
of
like
Jack
he looks like all the members of
He
Jack.
does. Is Rick Cossack, I think?
Everybody's in there.
He's got Bam Margera's earring. I don't know.
Party Boy?
There's a party boy in his neck.
Yeah, he does. Wee Man more.
Yeah. Okay, let's hear how he answers.
Rang.
Boom. Scream again. Death metal. That's metal as fuck. Do those last 4 notes again.
Dude, this guy, fucking goddamn it.
It's like hella death metal.
There's just very few people who have that. Not only was he a master of it, but he was also like doing it his way that I feel like changed the way people do that.
He's like
vocal
the first guy to
style.
do that. And he's so... I mean, this... I've never heard
Well,
anyone sing that good live, I don't
There
think.
are, I think at the time there were bands where the vocalist is only doing that.
Right.
That heavy metal, like, you can't really hear what
Well,
the
that's
hell's
not
going on.
that's not singing based
That's
first.
different, yeah.
Those high notes, the way you should be doing it is singing clear and clean, and then adding the heat in the compression.
Build the foundation.
Now,
of the house.
all that being said, we're just basically making words that help us individually learn how to sing.
Right.
None
These
of us
our,
are singing
these
like
these
this.
are our mantras.
Yeah.
This is how I remind myself, like, okay, I can do 20% of that.
Right. Also, it's so
Right.
inspiring to hear him go from heavy to clean on purpose, and he does it because this is supposed to be clean, not because like I have to go clean here. It's like, oh, he can do it dirty as much as he wants,
That's off the chest.
and he also blows his. It looks like he's not losing his voice, or else we would hear stories of him losing his voice, but we
He
don't.
didn't.
He's acting. He's performing. He's theater.
He's doing.
Because you can't actually do the thing you were doing.
So he was started squeezing, and the veins are popping up, and as like a beginning
Right.
singer, you don't watch Chester and think that's how you're supposed
Exactly.
to look, because
That's
because
precisely the
what
point I was
you're
trying to make.
because what's happening there is not the same as what's happening like when Chester's doing it. He's still so open and
Yeah.
relaxed in here. Anytime you think you're like putting blood in your face, stop.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna hurt yourself.
But you want to get good enough to look like
yeah.
Lil Dicky is the
it
guitar
a
player.
doodad?
I mean, who else?
Shout out to Lil Dicky playing with Linkin Park.
So like you made fun of his riff, but remember he's a rapper by trade.
I don't think that was his riff.
See?
Oh, that's not. You're right.
Look at that thumb
I
angle.
thought it was Mike.
I always recognize a guy's thumb angle.
Yeah, I don't
Lil
like-
Dicky would have the same thumb angle, I bet.
I mean, it does pull you out of the heaviness for a second. It's nice.
That's good because then it falls into.
It's just, you know, it was not the choice I would make.
Yeah,
It seems completely out.
but then
No, he's stellar guitar. People don't also like. I know there's like a million bands that have like these tones and sound heavy like that.
really.
Playing rhythm guitar is hard. Playing this kind of rhythm guitar
Yeah.
is hard. But if you're in high school, if you're in Guitar Center, everybody's playing it.
yeah, get
It's
good
one,
at
of,
it.
it's one of those things that
Play
like,
it better than everybody
99% of guitar players will inevitably like pick up and like try sounding like that.
Yeah.
But it takes so much time and effort to make that sound really, really good.
Yeah, dude, work your rhythms out because then you won't get to the point in recording where you're like, oh, I can't record because I don't know how to do rhythm.
My heroes are more rhythm guitar players than lead any day. Like Stevie Ray Vaughan. That's kind of like
That's what I'm saying. He
building
plays
the
lead,
foundation.
but it's a rhythm first.
He's one of the best rhythm guitar players
first.
alive. Dead.
Stevie Ray Vaughan, you've heard it here, folks,
Is
is the
still
best
alive.
alive guitar player.
He's coming over later.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Helicopter accident.